What happens when you stop running like prey and start walking like a lion? This is not just a speech. This is the moment your roar awakens. Stay until the end, because once you hear this, you will never see yourself the same way again. The jungle was silent. The air was heavy, thick with the smell of damp earth. Shadows clung to the trees like hunters waiting for their prey. A single roar broke through the silence. Deep and thunderous. It shook the ground. It sent birds flying into the blood-red sky. And in that moment, fear rippled through the herd. They scattered, hooves pounding, eyes wide, hearts racing. But the lion did not move. He stood tall, his mane catching the dying light of the sun. He did not chase immediately. He waited, because the lion knows something most do not. Strength is not only in the muscles, it is in patience, it is in silence, it is in the unshakable belief that everything belongs to him if he claims it. The deer runs because of fear. The lion walks because of certainty. And that is the difference between prey and predator. When you step into the world, do you run in panic? Or do you walk with certainty? Do you move with the herd? Or do you separate yourself and command the land beneath your feet? The lion does not seek approval. The lion does not wait for permission. The lion takes. He risks. He bleeds. And yet he rules. The ground beneath your feet is trembling right now. Not because of an enemy, not because of failure, but because your own roar has been trapped inside you for too long. You feel it in your chest. That pounding, that restless fire. It is begging to break free. You cannot silence it forever. If you do, you will live like prey, forever running, forever hiding. But the moment you release it, the world will know your name. The moment you stand tall, the world will tremble, just as the jungle trembles when the lion rises. And when that moment comes, there will be no turning back. The herd will look at you in fear. The ground will echo with your power. And you will know, with absolute certainty, that you were never meant to blend in. You were meant to rule. To dominate. To conquer, because deep inside you, there has always been a lion waiting to awaken. And once it awakens, nothing will ever be the same. The silence around you will break. The air will shiver with your presence, and every step you take will carve your destiny into the earth. The sky darkens, clouds gather like an army above you. The wind cuts across your skin, sharp and cold, but you do not bow your head. You lift it higher, because storms are not sent to break you. They are sent to reveal you. Every drop of rain strikes the ground like drums of war. Every flash of lightning reminds you that the world belongs to those who dare to claim it. The lion does not cower when thunder roars. He roars louder, and the jungle listens. You feel the same. Power building in your chest. A force that no silence can cage. A strength that no shadow can bury. The world has tried to chain you with doubt. It has tried to blind you with fear. It has tried to silence you with failure. But chains break. When the lion awakens, fear dissolves when certainty burns hotter. And failure becomes fuel when courage takes the throne. You see the herd scatter again in your mind. You see the panic in their eyes, but you do not join them. You step forward, even when the ground shakes, because you are not like them. You were not born to run. You were born to lead. Every scar you carry is proof that you have survived battles that others could not endure. Every wound is a reminder that pain is temporary, but power is eternal. The lion is not respected because he is feared. He is feared because he commands respect, and respect is earned in moments when others break, when the weight is crushing. When the darkness feels endless, when the silence screams louder than the crowd, that is when the lion within must rise. That is when you must roar, a roar that splits the night, a roar that silences doubt, a roar that shakes the walls built to hold you back. The herd will not understand it. They will whisper, they will doubt, they will scatter, but you do not need their understanding. You do not need their approval, because you have something greater. You have the will to rise when everything else falls. You have the courage to walk alone if it means walking as a king. And kings do not ask. Kings declare. Kings do not hide. Kings step into the fire and come out made of steel. The lion inside you has waited long enough. Its claws are ready. Its roar is rising. Its hunger will no longer be silenced. And when you let it free, the world will never be the same again. The question is not if you are ready. The question is this. How much longer can you pretend to be anything less? The night begins to fade. The first light of dawn breaks across the horizon. Golden rays cut through the darkness, touching the earth like fire. The storm that raged has passed, yet the ground still trembles with your presence. You stand unbroken. You stand unafraid. The world looks different now, because you no longer see it through the eyes of prey. You see it through the eyes of a lion. No cage can contain you. No doubt can silence you. No fear can chase you back into the shadows, because the roar has been released, and once it is heard, it can never be taken back. The herd will always remember it. The earth will always echo it, and your name will always carry the weight of it. This is the lion mentality. To rise when others run. To stand when others fall. To rule when others surrender. Carry it with you. Let it burn within you. And when the world challenges you again, do not shrink. Do not hide. Roar louder, roar stronger. Roar like the lion you were born to be.